Research is based on your fundamental philosophy. Research itself is philosophy. You're doing a research, you have to pick up some fundamental issue. You have to undertake a fundamental work. You're going to add a new theory. Unless you are very clear about fundamentals, you cannot develop new theory. So research is essentially a fundamental thing. Research is building a strong foundation. Don't you agree? So every researcher has to have a very strong understanding of ethics, very strong foundation himself, very strong understanding about what the research will lead to. Broadly speaking, research has a number of ethical directions. These ethical directions tell you about what you are doing, how you are doing. Broadly speaking, three types of ethical thought process are there. Deontology, teleology, virtue-based. Deontology. What is deontology? Or what is teleology? Or what is virtue-based? The easiest to understand is virtue-based, which says you do a research through which there is virtue, there is benefit, there is welfare. Teleology is the doctrine which says that if some activity, if some research that you undertake, right, that will serve a very good cause. The research will serve a very good cause. The purpose is outstanding and therefore it is good. What you do is not important. The ultimate purpose, the ultimate goal of your activity is outstanding, is very good. So teleology says that look at the reason, look at the ultimate cause, look at the ultimate goal, look at the ultimate end result. You are doing a research for a very good cause. So it is good research. But deontology is much better. Deontology says every step in research. Deontology says every step in research should be ethical. Every step in research should be ethical. You have obligations at each stage, you follow them. You have duties at each stage, you follow them. So deontology and teleology, slight differences there. If you are, because you say you will develop a new medicine. So in the process of developing new medicine, you start killing innocent birds. One bird killed, second killed, third killed. Why? Because you want to develop new medicine, you want to experiment. So the teleology will say, oh, you are doing good because you are not killing birds, but you are developing medicine. Who knows whether you will be actually able to develop medicine or not? Who knows whether your medicine will actually help or not? But this innocent creature is being killed by you. And how do you justify it? So deontology says, stop it. You have moral obligations. You have duties. You have duties to this world. You have duties to the other living beings. You have no right to take away their lives. That is deontology. The virtue theory will say, fine. Your work will bring happiness. Your work will bring greater medicine. But is it guaranteed? No guarantee. Then why do you do it? Look at deontology that says you follow your duties. What is your duty? What is your obligation? You have an obligation to this world. Your obligation is to bring happiness to this world. You have no right to take away other living beings' lives. So research involves decisions. Every stage you have to take decision. Take the decision, use your conscious, try to help others. In many research activities, you will be collecting data on others. You will be taking some people as volunteers. You will be collecting their private data also. Now, do you have the right? Many times, researchers undertake disguised studies. Sometimes, your supervisor will tell you that please undertake disguised study. In this situation, disguised study would be better. During disguised study, you are able to collect private data also. You are able to share the data of some individuals with the world because it's a disguised study.